The like switch, Schafer and Marvin Karlins. Why some people instantly make others like them. Have you ever met someone who seems to connect with everyone? People trust them quickly. Conversations flow naturally. Opportunities seem to find them. They walk into a room and somehow make others feel comfortable almost immediately. Most people assume this ability is natural, a gift, a personality trait. But the like switch argues something different. Likability is a skill, and like any skill, it can be learned. The hidden power of being liked. We often underestimate how much relationships shape our lives. Jobs, friendships, business, leadership, influence. Success often depends less on what you know and more on how well you connect with people. People help people they like. They trust people they like. They forgive people they like. The ability to create positive connections is one of the most valuable skills a person can develop. Trust comes before influence. Many people try to impress others first. They display knowledge, achievements, status. But human beings rarely trust someone because they are impressive. Trust develops when people feel safe, comfortable, understood. The fastest path to influence is not authority. It is trust. The friendship formula. One of the book's most powerful ideas is the friendship formula. Friendship tends to grow when four things are present: proximity, frequency, duration, intensity. People become closer when they spend time together repeatedly over meaningful periods. Relationships rarely appear instantly. They grow through consistent interaction. Trust compounds. The power of nonverbal communication. Before people evaluate your words, they evaluate your signals, your posture, your facial expressions, your eye contact, your body language. Humans are constantly scanning for signs of safety and threat. Many first impressions are formed before a single sentence is spoken. This means communication begins long before conversation. The secret language of friendship. One of the most fascinating concepts in the book is what Schafer calls friendship signals. Small behaviors communicate warmth and openness. A genuine smile, relaxed body language, interest in another person. These signals seem insignificant, yet they strongly influence whether people feel comfortable around you. Likability often lives in small details. People want to feel important. Most people spend conversations focused on themselves, their opinions, their stories, their experiences. But the people who build strong relationships reverse this pattern. They make others feel valued, interesting, important. The easiest way to become more interesting is often to become more interested. Listening creates connection. Many people listen only long enough to prepare their response. But real listening is different. It communicates respect, attention, curiosity. People remember how conversations made them feel. And feeling heard is one of the most powerful experiences a human being can have. Similarity builds trust. Humans naturally trust people who seem similar to themselves. Shared interests, shared experiences, shared values. This does not mean pretending to be someone else. It means finding genuine points of connection. People feel safer around people who feel familiar. The danger of needing approval. Ironically, people often become less likable when they desperately want to be liked. Neediness creates pressure. Authenticity creates comfort. The goal is not to make everyone approve of you. The goal is to create genuine human connection. Confidence attracts. Desperation repels. Why small talk matters. Many people dismiss small talk as meaningless. But small talk serves an important purpose. It builds comfort. tests trust, creates familiarity. Deep conversations usually begin with simple conversations. Relationships are built one interaction at a time. Empathy is a social superpower. Empathy allows you to understand how another person experiences the world, not just what they think, but what they feel. People naturally move toward those who make them feel understood. Empathy transforms interactions from transactions into relationships. How relationships compound. Many people focus on immediate outcomes. What can this conversation give me? What can this relationship do for me? But strong relationships operate differently. They compound over time. A small positive interaction today can become trust tomorrow. Opportunity next year. Friendship for decades. Human connections often create value long after the original interaction ends. Influence without manipulation. The book is often misunderstood as a collection of social tricks, but its deeper message is about understanding human nature. The goal is not manipulation. The goal is connection, because genuine influence grows naturally from trust. People resist being controlled, but they respond positively to sincerity and respect. The most likable people aren't the loudest. They aren't always the funniest, or the most charismatic, or the most intelligent. Often, the most likable people share simpler qualities. They listen. They show curiosity. They make others feel comfortable. They create psychological safety. And because of that, people enjoy being around them. Building relationships is a long game. Strong relationships rarely happen overnight. They're built through consistency, reliability, trustworthiness, repeated positive interactions. Every conversation becomes a small investment, and over time, those investments compound. The like switch delivers a surprisingly hopeful message. Likability is not reserved for extroverts. It is not limited to naturally charismatic people. It is a collection of learnable behaviors, small actions, small signals, small habits. Together, these behaviors create trust, connection, and influence. Because at the end of the day, people rarely remember your achievements first. They remember how you made them feel. And those who master human connection gain access to something more valuable than popularity. Trust. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Like if this message taught you something new about human connection. Comment. What quality makes you instantly like someone? Subscribe for book insights that help you connect, influence, and communicate better. Share this with someone who's great with people or wants to be.